My name is Melissa Staas, and I'm an attorney with the Family Defense Center. I started working here in December 2007, and it was my first post-law school job. I was born and raised in Minnesota. I got my undergraduate degree from the University of Minnesota in psychology and women's studies. I started at Loyola in 2004. Here in Chicago. They have one of the most highly nationally respected child law programs. I still feel really fortunate to have found this sort of position right at the beginning of my career. The Family Defense Center was only founded in 2005 and started serving clients in 2007, so I've also been really fortunate to be involved from the very roots.
The Family Defense Center is a multifaceted advocacy organization that helps families in the child welfare system. We try to be very proactive very early in the case because we figure we can prevent a lot of harm. Melissa is functioning like a very senior attorney, even though she's just 3 years out of law school. She administers the entire pro bono program. She's supervising the appellate work as well as the trial court work. And she does it with an amazing amount of knowledge and attention to detail. She's the backbone of our legal services program.
This case started in July 2008, shortly after her son was born. Her son was removed in August 2008, and it was because of this postpartum depression episode she had. Her son was placed with her parents, thankfully. The underlying issue was postpartum depression, and she also had a pre-existing mental health diagnosis. By the time she came to us, she was completely stable and had fully implemented her own mental health care plan. We had a dispositional hearing in juvenile court. The court did submit son to the legal guardianship of DCFS. We were a little surprised given the overwhelming evidence in favor, and I think it was really a lot of misunderstanding on the court's part about mental health. We did appeal. The appellate court did defer to the juvenile court judge, but the appellate court did overrule the decision about visitation. Starting in January 2010, I started having unsupervised visitation, and then in spring of 2010 was legally returned home. There should never be unnecessary separation. An unnecessary separation is really unjustifiable because of the trauma it does cause to the whole family unit and especially to the kids.
She is one of the best writers I have ever worked with. She's excellent on her feet. She's done major hearings. She's just tremendously grown in terms of the way she interacts with her clients. She's just great to work with.
The work I'm doing on an individual basis feels incredibly important to me, but it's also the long-ranging vision of our executive director in terms of systemic reform, and just the combination of those two pieces, it feels really exciting. Every day I come into work, I feel like I'm doing important, meaningful work. That's really all I wanted in a career.